grab our thumb. So most of the fingers are towards the palm, and the thumb's gonna kind of push against the pinky finger, like so, the back of the pinky finger. And I'm just gonna kind of push it down. Now this is going down as well as it's twisting out, like so. So it's not just going down because you won't feel it, but it's actually twist. So down and twist. You should be able to wave hello, and it should go down to around your belly button-ish. Gosh, it's August. I just got back from campfire, and I don't know what okay, we're gonna do the other hand real quick. Again, chop the nose, grab the thumb, pull against the pinky finger and down. I haven't decided on the theme yet. Last month was staff month. I was thinking about making this one hyper style month or speed month or footwork month. I'm either gonna do that or double nunchucks. I kind of want to go back to the nunchucks. All right, and done. All right, we're gonna stretch. Just nice round shoulder stretches. Very simple. We're not gonna go too far in with this today. And reverse directions. Get into wide stance because ninjas gotta stand wide when they do it. For no better purpose, look to the left. And your hands are out, you can stop for a second. All right, let's warm up our legs a little bit. So basically our feet are longer than shoulder width apart, and we're just gonna bend down just a little bit, okay? This is gonna put almost like we're sitting on a chair. It's kind of like, it's called a horse stance. But we're not gonna go as far down. You're just gonna kind of just keep doing your shoulder stretches while your legs are burning and screaming at you. And the more you feel your legs burning and screaming at you, the more you can just like focus on your arms. Imagine your arms are scooping up the pain and throwing it into heaven. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But really feel like you're sitting in that chair and you'll get a good, nice burn. We're not gonna go too much into that, but horse stances are really nice. All right, let's grab our chucks. So today, again, like I said, we're gonna work on some speedy stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of hyper style. To begin with though, let's go ahead and go over a little bit of hyper just so you don't know, okay? In case we haven't rehearsed hyper in a while, this is one. So basically if I'm grabbing with my right hand, one is here. This is in the video, so I'm not gonna go over two in depth. You can always redo it. Two is up here, bounces off. So one is here, two is here, creates a half moon over my head. Two kind of bounces off of my the back of my tricep area, so to speak. Never, ever, ever hold your chuck this way to where the end hits your arm. Bam! That will hurt you. So make sure that you're nice and tight. Three is down, like so. So from here to here, that's three. And then four just kind of shoots it out. So if you notice, one and two makes a half moon above you, and three and four makes a half moon below you. Now there's a lot of different variations. We could use our elbows too. I generally don't use that as much as this, because there's a lot of redirections you can do with the opposite hand. So right now, if you know the 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd like to see you do that. If you know that and that's really easy, add an extra combo at the end, okay? So go ahead and do it now. Again, I'm doing a little bit more because you're supposed to. If you already know the 1, 2, 3, 4, go ahead and add extra flourishes before and after it. And drop it and scream. Ah! All right, stop. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is off the 3, so 1, 2, 3. We're gonna start here. So I can just use my right hand and boom, tap right underneath here. From here, I'm gonna lift up my leg, and it's gonna make what looks kind of like a G shape, like here and over. Chuck is gonna bounce underneath my leg. It's gonna actually tap on the opposite side of my thigh. I don't know what that's called. Whatever muscles underneath your thighs where it taps, and it's gonna go back. So, there. Now if you can do that, go ahead and just do it nice and fast, 80%. So don't do 100, 80%. If you're hurting yourself, make sure you put all your force in the beginning and lighten it up at the end. So if you can already do this, see if you can work on using force. Some people say that, I'm gonna go see here. Well, I didn't bring it, but when I was at campfire, someone had mentioned that I can do these tricks because I don't have heavy chucks, and so I picked up some oak chucks. I was like, look, I mean, you can do it with any chuck, you just have to learn how to pad it. So most of your force is at the beginning, and then it kind of kind of loses its momentum at the end. So if you're already used to this, just go ahead and do that. Okay, let's just go ahead and do it. So 1, 2, 3. All right, I said I wasn't gonna count. Just keep doing it. So boom, 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 boom. Bam, bam, bam. Pow, pow, pow. I don't know. All right, a couple more times. All right, we're gonna do it the other hand now. Real fun, right? This is gonna be an easy 40 minutes if I just say, hey, do the other hand. That's something I never do in my videos. But don't worry, we're gonna get to it. Hold on, I gotta adjust my belt. Keep doing it! I'm watching you. You're not doing it. Good, good. Okay, my belt was a little loose. Now, in the middle of that, we're gonna go back to the first one. And the moment we return back to 3, so 3, leg 3, we're gonna introduce a cross grab right here. So, cross grab. Now the hand that was originally holding it is going to almost rip sideways to create force or momentum. So it moves here, and we move to a 3 over here. 3, here, here, cross grab. 3, leg 3, cross grab. 3, leg 3, cross grab. If this is too hard, just see if you can just do your cross grab. Just keep going like this again, and see if you can just get it to the other hand, stop, and go back like that. It doesn't matter. But if you can do it, just go ahead and see if you can just go straight in there. If this is easy, see if you can throw a kick. Or whatever, you know? It's been a while since I've thrown kicks. I really need to work on those. So keep going, keep going. I'm the teacher here, so I don't even have to do what I'm saying. I'm just pretending like I'm watching you. Good job. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, cross grab. 1, 2, 3, cross grab. Now, we're gonna go ahead and work on a couple more speedy drills. Basically, this is a really good, nice and fast. The trick is keeping as tight as you can with all of it. And when I mean tight, your arm is not moving in big circles. You'll lose speed that way. It's more like moving in a straight line, like this hand is just down and back up. The longer it goes around, the more distance it has to travel. So think straight lines. Okay, we're gonna keep going with hyper because it's really fun. This time, I'm gonna hold my chuck up by my shoulder and slash down by my hip. Whoosh, like that. Most of the force is in the swing from here to here. And then it just kind of, once it crosses this, my hand is resting. It's almost like whipping a belt. You know, there's that point where it just hits its max, and it's not by the hip, it's there. Okay, once we do that, my left hand is gonna be upside down, it's gonna hold right here. So here, my left hand is gonna be right there, just waiting for the chuck to come, and we're gonna kind of pull it over horizontally. My hips are gonna twist a little bit, and I'm gonna catch it right there. So, catch. Catch. I'm not actually gonna catch this in the end move, I'm just kind of showing you what happens. This hand, my left hand, is actually gonna use this, my right hand is gonna go around it. So as I catch it, my right hand is gonna go around it, almost like this is a stone column, and someone's just kind of walking around the column. So that's what the chuck's doing. So slash, grab, we're gonna rotate around it and slash back down. So like that. But it's gonna look like slash, grab. And this is a good strike too. It'd be like you strike the shoulder and you strike the face. Bam, bam. But it's here, slash it by the hip, up here, slash it back down. So go ahead and do that 10 times. See if you can already do that 10 times, go ahead and see if you can add a motion to it beforehand. Be sure to make those sounds too, like. You know, like I'm on YouTube, I could probably just add those in. I don't have to use it out of my mouth. I think one of these times I'm gonna make a YouTube video. Keep going. I'm gonna make a YouTube video where it'll be all sound effects, but it's all sound effects that I make, and then I'm just gonna edit it into every single move that I do. All right, if you can do that, see if you can do 2. Hit 1, oh my gosh. Hit 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you can do 1 and you're fine with it, see if you can do 2. Again, it's here. You can do it as many times as you want. Go ahead and try it again. Explore and see how you can get into this motion. Remember, all you have to do is find a way to get your hand up there. So even if you're just starting out, this could be from over the shoulder passes to get in there. Go ahead and see if you can find a combo to get into this move, and then go ahead and do it. If you do it twice, awesome. So now explore what you can do You can pause it if you need time. Explore what you can do to get to your hand up by your shoulder and then pull off a double. All right, next motion. Instead of going slashing down by the hip, we're gonna slash over by the bicep area like this. Bam, right? So slash, cross, and then we're gonna twist our hip and we're gonna hold up our arm. Now it's gonna be like a V, so it's gonna be slash, twist. So my hand's open, and it's gonna be the exact same thing. Now be careful, you can hit your face. Don't let your hand be too close to your face because we're gonna have to actually zip this around, just like how we zipped it around down below, and this was like a column here. It's gonna be the same thing. This is gonna zip around the hand again, and it's gonna slash down by the hips. So it's gonna be here, bounce it off the bicep, I twist my hips out, and then it's kind of bouncing off the back of my hand. If you have too much slack, it's gonna roll over. So make sure that you aim this part of the chuck for the open part of the palm. Here, open part of the palm. Here. The moment that happens, my right hand is gonna go over and around and slash down at my hip. So here, rolling down. So if you like what you've seen, I have a 35-minute video guided class, and I plan on making more. Just send a $5 donation to Patreon, and I will get you hooked up with all kinds of great stuff. So we have over 40 slow motion videos, and I have another guided class and a lot of extras for staff, and I'm gonna keep building and building, and it's always gonna be the same. I'm pitching it towards the people that just donate the cost of a pop per week, but I have enough subscribers to where that is just a perfect focus. So if you really want to support Flowtricks and you also want to get all those extra videos, it's a win-win for all of us. But yeah, $5 on Patreon, and you will get the 35-minute video on top of all the other crazy stuff, the 40 slow motion videos. I have like 45, I think, actually. But all kinds of extra things, and I'm always building more. So yeah, and plus, again, it really supports us, makes all the difference. So thank you. Go to Patreon if you haven't. Super awesome.